Grammar MCQs, editing and composition. We start with grammar MCQ. Okay, so what's the answer for this one? Anyone? Raise your hand and give me the answer. A. There's quite a lot of A's here. Very good. Thanks, Brian, Galen, Tommy, Ian, and Tong Yi. So the answer, of course, is a preposition, is A, right? Beside. Did you notice the briefcase on the seat beside her? This was like next to her, right? So because it is on the seat, it cannot be beneath her, right? Across, possible, but you must have another preposition with across. What preposition is that? If you use across, did you notice the briefcase on the seat across? What preposition will go with across if across is to be an answer? Yashika says from. Tommy says to. So is it from or to? How many of you say from? Raise your hand. You can raise it. You know you can raise your hand with yeah. Okay. From. Ian says from. Anybody else says from? Tongi says from. And the rest, you can raise your hand through the chats, right? Is it through the chats? Yeah. Where's the hand raiser? Because I don't do hand raising, so I would know. Where's the hand raising? It's a chat, right? No? Yeah. Okay, somebody is coming in. Keith and Crystal. Yeah. Keith and Crystal has just joined us. But somebody has gone out. Who has gone out? Hold on, let me just check and see. Okay. Because I've got to make sure that the attendance is properly taken, right? Okay. So there are 13 of you, or rather, there are 13 of us. Okay. Right, so across should be from, then across will be valid. Okay, besides this means other than, okay, other than. So it is nothing to do with location and position. So the answer is beside, of course. You're all done? Next one, number 2. The author of what this novel is a very insightful person. Thanks, Brian, Tongi, Tommy, Ian, Crystal. Any more coming in? Answers? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the 5 of you got it right. Exactly. The author of this novel is very insightful person. Okay. Of course, not with, not 2, but 4. Oh, the author of this novel is a very insightful person. As we cycled. So what's the answer for this? As we cycled, the final stretch of lane before the main road. Across, among, about, along. So the so-called telltale clue is stretch, right? There could be two possible answers, but one is much better than the other. Okay, and I can see there are the two possible answers here. Thanks, Crystal, Tommy, Ian, Tongi, Yashika, Galen. 6 of you now. Brian, 7. Okay, so some of you put down across, some of you put down along. Okay, it cannot be among and about. It doesn't make sense. Cycle among. That's for if you're among numbers of things. About, cycle about means around, all around. So as we cycled across the lane or along the lane, the word stretch here tells us that it is a long, it is the long parts of the lane. It is not the width of the lane, it's but the length of the lane, stretch of lane. So if it's the length of the lane, it should be along, right? And not across. So as we cycled along the final stretch of lane, stretching out in front of you, right? So it's concept is talking about the length of the road and not the breadth or the width of the road. Number 4. What about number 4? Okay. Do we have anybody coming in? No. Right. Sorry, guys. I gotta keep looking out for people because sometimes there are people going out and then want to come in again somehow or other, maybe because of a connection. Right. So number 4, thanks Yashika, Crystal, Ian, Brian, Galen, Tongyi. Again, 6 of you. This is the shortest route that leads in, no, for, no, it should be to our road. And thanks, Glenn and Tommy. And Tongyi. Good. There are 9 of you now. This is the shortest route that leads to our home. So all of you are absolutely correct. Leads to our home. Right. So next one, number 5. There's a pretty white flower growing. I was mentioning just now, right? If you have several things, a number of things, it's not growing at, not to, not up the weeds, but is among the weeds. Okay, found sitting among the weeds. So Brian, Galen, Tommy, Glenn, Ian, Crystal, 6 of you, all of you are right. Okay. So let's go on to number 6. Oh, there's no number 6. All are here. A, B, D, C, D. Those are the answers. Okay. So editing now. Number 6 for editing. 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6 to 9. Okay, give me your answers from 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you can type in just in a row the number, the answers. Thanks, Galen. Good, very good. I think it should be quite straightforward, huh? Right? It's not that difficult. Mm. Okay. And thanks to Brian also, and Crystal, and Yashika, and Ian, and Tommy, and Tongyi. Okay, Tongyi, one of your words spelled wrongly. I think it's more a typo, right? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and all of you are All right, Tommy. Tommy, you skipped one. Okay, but of course this is badminton. Right. This is badminton. Examinations, right? So these are all spellings because they look so weird in the way that they presented, right? Invited. And of course, there is the excitement, right? So if you all got the answer, the spelling correct, you have to get a spelling correct, huh? For this. All right. Now 10, 11, 12, and 13, guys. 10, 11, 12, and 13. What do you have? Number 10, 11, number 12, and number 13. Ten, 11, 12, and 13. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Crystal, Brian, Galen, Yashika, and Ian. How about the rest of you? Any more coming in? So all of you are correct. So the first one, of course, is prepare. His gear. He checked. So this checked here is to do with well, is there a verb for check? He checked. Not really. Okay, check without a D is the noun. It's for a bank sheet of a bank sheet that promises a certain amount, right? So then he counted. So do use your phonetics knowledge to pronounce the word so that you can have an idea what it is. And of course, look at the context to confirm that is correct. Okay. So then he counted the number of shuttlecock, which is sensible. And lastly, he grabbed his racket from the storeroom. Right. So that should be it. Now 14 to 17, guys. 14 to 17. Thanks, Brian. to 17. So we have Brian. Crystal, only one. Gallon, thank you. Oh, so how was the paper, Gallon? Thanks, Tommy. Thanks, Christy. Crystal. Well, I hope you score her, Gallon. Thanks, Glenn. And Ian. Right, nice. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And of course, this is laced. Laced. Okay, this is immediately. It actually is almost the right word, except for the first letter. In his eagerness, and Ali had forgotten to do his stretches. Okay, right. Laced, immediately, eagerness, forgot. Sorry, forgotten is spelled wrongly.